as CEOs, a lot of times we feel like we are the one that needs to have all the answer, when in fact, we need to spend that money and hire the experts because they will be able to solve it in a much shorter time and much cheaper than we can. The problem is a lot of times we think that it is cheaper for us to do something, all right? And this could happen with CEOs, or this could happen with, let's say a marketing manager or a, COO or any C-suite people, expensive people. So a week ago, I was working on something, and then one of my employees came up to me and asked me a question about Facebook ad. So I started looking into it, and then when I look into it, I started getting more interested, and then I wanted to find out more. And then I couldn't really figure it out because I haven't touched Facebook ad in a long time, right? But I really needed to figure it out because I feel like an employee came and asked me a question and I want to give her the answer. But I ended up spending like 10, 15 hours on something that it wasn't really even my job, right? Just so I can feel good about myself, my ego, if you will, right? It really got in the way of wanting to solve this problem. Whereas I could have just said, hey, you know what? I don't know how to do this, but talk to so-and-so, the media manager or the ad manager or something like that. And they could have probably solved it in 45 minutes, right? So I ended up wasting about 15 hours of company resources, my time, that I could have made way better decisions or harder decisions or more complex decisions or things that only I can do, instead of wasting essentially 14 hours. The ad manager could have solved it in an hour instead of wasting that time doing something that I'm not good at. And this is very, very important because we do it a lot. As CEOs, a lot of times we feel like we are the one that needs to have all the answer, when in fact, we need to spend that money and hire the experts because they will be able to solve it in a much shorter time and much cheaper than we can.